Hi, welcome to episode 3 of Tea Time Tuesdays. So watch this video before you buy any leasehold property in Singapore. In Singapore, property can be broadly classified into two categories, leasehold and freehold. There is a common misconception that a leasehold property would always be returned to the government at the end of the lease. However, do you know that there are some condominiums in Singapore where the developer buys the freehold land and actually sells it to you as a leasehold? Would you change your mind in buying this property if you know that the property goes back to the developer? Do you know that there are actually 3,000 such properties in Singapore? Many buyers of old leasehold properties actually bank on the fact that their property can eventually go through a collective sale or an enbloc process. But in the case of such properties where the land actually goes back to the developer, we don't really know what is going to happen because there is actually no precedent. So, do you know how to identify such properties? All you have to do is to spend $5.25 to go online to the INIS website to buy the property ownership information. So let's take a look at some examples. The first example, you will notice that this is a condo that sits on freehold land where the property strata title is estate in fee simple. The second example is one that sits on leasehold. And now we come to the third example where this is an example of a property that is bought by the developer as a freehold land and then sold as a leasehold property. So what does this mean for you as a property investor? So does it mean that such properties cannot be bought? No, that's not what I want to share with you today. The key thing is to understand what you're buying and then you can make an informed decision. So a good friend of mine actually bought the Shaw Residences. He bought it because it was significantly cheaper than the surrounding condominiums and he knew there was potential given that the MRT line was coming up. And the rental yield was fantastic, it was 4%. He actually made 150k when he sold it after 5 years. So this could actually be the right property investment for you. You just need to do your sums and then go in with your eyes wide open. So happy house hunting. I hope this was useful for you. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe to my video and see you next week.